Hello everyone. So before I start, I just want to be clear that I'm not speaking on behalf of Narcotics Anonymous. This is my personal experience, strength, and hope. This channel is not affiliated with NA, and this video is not a replacement for meeting sponsorship or working a program. So in this series, I read the Just for Today meditation, and then I share my own personal thoughts on it. And so I guess my goal with this is to just build a small recovery community here on YouTube. If this resonates with you, please consider subscribing to my channel. So just for today, January 28th, I'm going to read the reading and then I will talk directly to you guys about my personal thoughts, okay? January 28th, an everyday addict. We never fully recover no matter how long we stay clean. Basic text, page 80. After getting a little time in the program, some of us begin to think that we have been cured. We've learned everything NA has to teach us. We've grown bored with the meetings, and our sponsor keeps droning the same old refrain. The steps and the steps and the steps. We decide it is time to get on with our lives, cut way back on meetings, and try to make up for the years we have lost to active addiction. We do this, however, at the peril of our recovery. Those of us who have relapsed after such an episode often try to go to as many meetings as we can. Some of us go to a meeting every day for several years. It may take that long for us to understand that we will always be addicts. We may feel well some days and sick on other days, but we are addicts every day, at any time. We are subject to delusion, denial, rationalization, justification, insanity, all the hallmarks of the typical addict's way of thinking. If we want to continue living and enjoying life without the use of drugs, we must practice an active program of recovery each day. Just for today, I am an addict, but today I have the choice to be a recovering addict. I will make that choice by practicing my program. So the first thing that comes to mind for me is the last part that says, today I have the choice to be a recovering addict. So the fact that I have choices today, I think is absolutely beautiful. In active addiction, like, my disease controlled everything. Like, I was unable to make decisions for myself. I was unable to plan my day and do whatever I wanted to do, right? Because my whole life revolved around the getting and using and finding ways and means to get more, and my next fix. And like, that's life. I had no choice. Like, me being me, you know, when I was in active addiction, like, I would have loved to have spent every day with my kids. I would have loved to have functioned like a normal human being. But I didn't have that choice. Like, my disease controlled my every move. And the fact that I have choices today is beautiful. Also, what I think, so me, I'm the type of addict that, like, there are no in between for me. I'm either all in on recovery or all in getting high and fucking my whole life up. And I also know for me, because I was clean for a while and I relapsed and I went back out, because honestly thought the last time that I was clean, I had 19 months, and I really thought, like, I could use just one time and get away with it, and like nobody would know, and I wouldn't have to tell anybody, and I could just keep my life the way that it was, just use drugs one more time and like nobody would find out. But like literature says, one is too many and 1,000 is never enough. And so, but I really believe like I could just do it one time and I would be okay. And so now that I know the truth about myself, there is no one time for me. Like, I could never just do it one time. That's not an option. I know that anytime, like, if I was to pick up drugs, I will lose everything. There is no in between. Like, I will spiral out of control. I will lose everything that I have gained in recovery, and there is no in between for me. And so, because of my last relapse, I know the type of addict that I am. And now that I'm clean and I'm in recovery again, like, if I choose to go back out, like, that's a choice for me. Like, if I was to go relapse right now, that is a choice I'm making, knowing 100%, like, what it's going to bring for me. And so I'm just grateful that I, A, have the choice today, and B, like, know myself well enough to know that one is never enough for me. And for me, it's a matter of life and death, right? So me staying clean is a matter of life and death for me. I know that for sure. I've lost a few people this past week in our recovery community here in my town. We've lost a few people this past week. And so I'm reminded often that like this disease wants to kill me. The disease that I have 100% of the time, all the time, is the disease of addiction, and the disease of addiction wants to kill me. I have to make the daily choice to talk to my higher power, go to my meetings, utilize my sponsor, work the steps. And I have also accepted, right, this reading says we can never fully recover no matter how long we stay clean. On the bright side for me, like I love Narcotics Anonymous. I love being clean. I love talking recovery. I love going to meetings. And so I'm aware that this is a cunning and baffling disease, and it's a lifelong disease. Acceptance is one of the spiritual principles that we talk about. And just not getting stagnant. The other thing that this reading, when I relapsed the last time, like I had gotten a year clean, I got my 1 year key tag, and then like I thought I had it figured out. And so I stopped going to meetings, which eventually turned into loneliness and isolation, which eventually turned into like me relapsing and going back out. And so, just sticking to the basics, just getting back to the basics. We are never fully cured. Working the steps, like going to meeting helps, like working the steps will save your life. Like you learn a lot about your addiction, a lot about yourself, a lot about, working the steps. So I highly suggest anybody that's never done it to give it a shot, because I know that it is saving my life on a daily basis. So, just for today, I am an addict every day, but today I had the choice to be a recovering addict. I will make that choice by practicing my program. And so I would love to hear in the comments from you guys, like, your thoughts on this reading. If you're in recovery, what do you do to keep up with your recovery? The other thing I was going to mention in this video is, I created a free resource that you can download. I'll put the link in the description box below. That's kind of for the addict, or for the family member of the addict. So like how to live life loving someone that's in active addiction. If you're interested, grab that. It's free. Also, if you're someone that could use some one-on-one support, I am offering like a support call, like a family or loved one support call for addicts. And so I will put that link in the description as well. It's just a 60-minute Zoom call or Google Meet call. If you're interested, I will put that in the description box below. If anything in this video resonated with you or stuck out to you, I would love to hear about it in the comments. If you know anybody struggling, feel free to share this episode. Like I said, this is a series I'm going to be doing just for today, every day. I hope you will come back tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for being here with me today. And I love you guys, and I will see you later.